Hello and happy Monday. Welcome to episode 2 of the 3 Smiles Show, where each week we'll share some good news, funny videos, and of course, dad jokes with the aim to start your week off with a smile. Firstly, we wanted to begin by thanking everyone who watched our first episode. It was truly great to hear about all the smiles that were shared from our pilot. And a huge thank you goes out to our makeup department for covering up my bruise from last week's soft drink incident. Now, onto our good news stories for the week. I'd like to begin by sharing the story of Community Loaves, We're Breader Together, which is a Seattle-based group of 500 home bread bakers that at the start of the pandemic united together to bake bread to donate to food banks across the US. The founder of the group, Catherine Curley, hopes to grow the organisation to other cities in 2021 with the huge goal of donating 30,000 loaves over the course of the year. It's always amazing to see people rising up to the occasion. More good news in the baking world. This week we heard of the inspiring story of the Berridale Public School helping mountain pygmy possums in the wake of the 2019-2020 Australian bushfires. The amazing students worked with New South Wales Parks and New South Wales Government to bake what's called a bongong biscuit, which imitates the bongong moths that the pygmy possums would usually eat. Absolutely genius. Continuing on with more great news in the animal world. Up until this week, it was thought that there was only one Swinhoe turtle left on Earth. However, researchers found its female counterpart and are hoping that they successfully mate in order to continue the endangered species. Hang on. We have some breaking news. Yes, we have some breaking news, some live coverage of the turtle preparing for its big night. Our next story is about hero plumber Mr James Anderson, who founded Depher, which stands for Disabled and Elderly Plumbing and Heating Emergency Response. Since its inception, Depher has helped 10,000 vulnerable families by fixing their plumbing and heating for free during the pandemic. Absolutely incredible work, James. Now, over to the science world. NASA has tested its most powerful rocket yet, which they hope one day will carry a new generation of astronauts to the moon. This new rocket will generate 15% more thrust than Saturn V, but still 10% less thrust than our friend, the Swinhoe Turtle. Lastly, we'd like to congratulate Australia's oldest person, Dexter Kruger, who turned 111 on January 13th this year. He has lived through 2 world wars and the Great Depression. However, Mr. Kruger says the most magical thing he's seen in his life has been the evolution of technology. Now let's just hope no one shows him TikTok. When asked about the secret to a long, happy life, Dexter says, "There's no real secret, just keep breathing." Good on you, Dexter. Awesome. Time for my favourite segment, Bad Dad Jokes. Starting with one of my favourite jokes. There were 2 fish in a tank. One turns to the other one and says, "How do we drive this thing?" Hedgehogs, hey? Why don't they just share the hedge? My boss kept getting annoyed about my inability to tell the difference between right and left. So I said, that's it. I packed up my things and right. Get it? Packed up my things and left. Right. Anyway, lastly, 9 out of 10 doctors at the Wesley Hospital believe that one doctor is an idiot. And with that, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the 3 Smiles Show. I hope we made you smile. And if we didn't, I will see you here next week to give it another try. Happy Monday. Remember to smile and make others smile this week.